Hey Mike, Eric Johansson here with Advanced Mobile. Just wanted to make this video to kind of cover some ground that we missed the other day when we met. And I just want to say I appreciate you taking the time to meet with me. I know you were kind of taken away from your work time just to meet with me and then got jammed up. But that's fine. I totally get it, and it's not a big deal. What I want to do is just take a few minutes here. I'll try to keep it short, and I'm just shooting from the hip, so nothing formal here, but I wanted to show you some things that I do on current and even some old websites that some things that I do that you might be interested in, but mostly just take a little more time to kind of show you some of my work. That's something that we weren't able to do. So anyway, I know you're fully aware of the shortcomings of your current website, so I'm not going to go into detail. That's not the purpose of this video. Mostly I just want to show you what I do and some of the reasoning behind that. So let's go back to this custom cabinet builder in Fairhope. We looked at it a little bit. So primarily I just like clean backgrounds, not a lot of motion, but just big clear pictures, because pictures truly do speak 1,000 words. Anyway, so we're going to have to do a little work on logo design. Like I told you, I'm not a graphic artist, but I can do, I can probably put together something pretty good for the accurate concrete placement because it's just text, that kind of thing. But I think for foundation stone, very good chance you're going to want to work with a graphic designer. Seems like you may already have somebody in mind for that, but I don't know. But we can talk about that more. In fact, I know Justin Vance got this logo here that you see. He got that designed for a couple $100. So anyway, it doesn't have to be super expensive. It just has to look good. So some of the things I wanted to cover is kind of the way I do, logos and icons to various things like Facebook. And, he's a member of a home builders association, and he has a Houzz account and his Google My Business page. So, I use kind of wood-themed logos where I could, just to kind of tie into his cabinet work and that kind of thing. Again, I do forms on every page. That way, wherever somebody's at and they decide, hey, I need to contact this guy, I need to reach out to him. Doesn't matter what time of day or whether or not they just don't feel like calling and they'd rather have you call, that kind of thing. Which is good for you because you're not always going to be able to answer the phone, so you can call at your convenience. And we can build this form kind of however you want. I don't like real long forms. I like to make it real easy for people just to reach out to you, because the bottom line is you just want the contact. Other things I like to do is he has a vendor. He has quite a few vendors, but we highlighted this particular vendor because they did a spot on their website with him. And so there's a snippet of that here. Just creates some credibility. And as you can see, I think there's about 1,200 words on this homepage. And again, it's not because I expect your customers or prospects to sit here and read all this, but it's just in an effort to get the keywords in naturally, and so Google can rank it for the various things and services that you do. So again, lots of pictures, but not overkill. Just good, clean pictures. People can click on them, enlarges them. They can scroll around to the various pictures like that, and then just X out of them. So very easy for people to kind of zoom in if they want to. Again, these are all keywords. Keywords again. Keywords naturally dispersed within the text. More pictures. Different ways to contact, call buttons throughout the site. Some testimonials. And of course a footer section where I like to put the menu as well. And the address is highlighted, phone numbers highlighted, as you can see. So they can, on a mobile device, they can just click to call. They can click on the address and it'll go directly to Google Maps or Apple Maps or whatever mapping program they're using. So that's kind of the way I do that home page. Services page has a drop-down menu. If they click on the services page, it goes to a general services page. or if people kind of know what they want, maybe they're looking to do a bathroom upgrade, they can click right on the bathroom cabinets. Again, we have a form on every page. Original pictures, about 250 to 300 words here for content. Some different things that he does. So, good, clean, original pictures are what we're going to want to shoot for. He also has a gallery. And this is where, more development needs to take place, but we've highlighted a couple of different homes here. He had a home in the Parade of Homes. And so what I did is I grabbed the logo for the Parade of Homes. It's a hyperlink, so people can click on it. It drives right to the, in fact, I'll just show you. It drives right to the page on the Parade of Homes website that, again, highlights the home that he did the cabinet work in. So, again, just kind of a credibility thing, in my opinion. So, again, we need to add a lot more. But, again, this website's also pretty new, and, I'm waiting on him to provide some pictures for that. And of course, we have an About page where he tells his story. The business has been around for quite a while. This is one of his grandchildren. And then a traditional contact page. Again, forms in the same place. Some information here, mapping. He has a little showroom, so he needs people to be able to find his location. And it's a little tricky, easy to miss. So he did video driving directions. So kind of neat. It's not the first time I've done that on a website, and I think it's pretty handy. Kind of puts people at ease as far as finding the location. So that's that. Something else I wanted to show you. Daphne Rental Center is relatively recent. I think it's been up for about a year or so. So similar thing, just different approach. Forms on every page. Kind of did a 360, but like a 180 view of the inside of their shop. All original pictures, text, testimonials. So very similar, almost identical theme. Something I wanted to show you is on a website I did for Trey Davis. He primarily does hardscapes and commercial retaining walls and some drainage things. But what I wanted to show you is I built a resume on his website. Shows his certifications, qualifications, experience, education, that kind of thing. The other thing we did is included a list of jobs, completed projects that he has done with, the basic project budget, just to show the scope and size of projects that he does. So I think that's pretty neat. I think I'd construct this page a little different today, but it gets the job done. And again, he primarily works with contractors like you do, does mostly bid work. Well, no, I'm sorry. You work a lot with homeowners too, and he does too. He does some custom homes and things like that. So he does a real variety of things, but does a lot of this high-end commercial work as well. So that's kind of what I wanted to show you. Just give you some ideas of the type of work that I do. And so I think that's it. I think that's all I wanted to show you. So let's leave it at that. So if you have any questions, I'll probably send you a text when I email this to you, and maybe we can find some time where we can sit down and go through the details of the proposal so that everything's clear and you know exactly what I'm proposing. All right, Mike, I appreciate your time and hope things are well. Thanks.